Welcome back to the channel, YouTubians. Pat of Card Scale Dreams. Hope everyone's doing well on this Sunday. I hope everyone had a good weekend. Today's my first day off. Technically, this is my morning. So Paul over at Left Coast Model Car Builds, Sunday morning model cars and coffee. Obviously, it's not your morning, but it's my morning. I worked all night shift, so I just got up about a little over an hour ago. Finally got my wits about me, so figured I don't normally do videos on my first day off, but I figured I'd come up since I had a little time. The girls are gone, so I figured I'd come up and do a quick video. So the model I'm going to show today is one that I built on the channel. I think it was my second kind of work in progress that I posted up on YouTube. I think there was 4 parts to it, but back in 2021, 2021, 2001. So 2021, I think I dropped this video in April of 2021, the final. So this is the kit, obviously, the California Wheels Revell kit that was new tooling in 2004. I believe they've re-released this in 2013, I think it was. Had the wood grain on the side. Yeah, so really cool kit, really nice detail, builds up really nice. Of course, you get the extra option wheels. You can build it stock. I lowered mine. Yeah, so let's get you turned around and we'll have a look at this and you can see how I built mine. Okay, like I said, this is a great kit to build. The detail in this kit is really nice. So I painted mine with Duplicolor products, cayenne red up top, and electron blue pearl on the bottom. And then once that was, I cleared over that with just Duplicolor clear. I'm trying to remember where I got these rims from. I couldn't place it, but they had there was a sleeve, but I ended up using the sleeve for something else. These fit into, they just slipped in. Yeah, I don't have the packaging, so anyways, they're aftermarket and they look really cool, especially with the spinners or knockoffs or whatever you call those. But it gives it a nice look, kind of a low rider. I lowered it. I used actual window tint on the windows for the back. There's BMF all around. So this one I tried a new thing. I black washed around the BMF. Actually, no, I think this is, no, I must have did that with the Molotov pen. So that doesn't look like BMF to me. Yeah, that's Molotov. Yeah, sorry. Molotov. That's BMF, I know that is. The emblem on the front. But like I said, really a great kit. It's got the separate door handles that you add on after. The windshield wipers are pretty nice little items that you add in after. I just love the 66 front end. How cool is that? So some nice some careful black washing in there. Custom license plate. I did this. This is a guitar string with round styrene. So I drill a hole through the styrene and then I bevel it off so that it looks more correct. That turned out pretty nice. Of course, I do my my usual exhaust tips from aluminum tubing. All the scripts and emblems are from the kit. They're not quite chrome, but they look the part. Yeah, they look good. I remember. Oh, I remember I had with these taillights. I dropped one of these taillights and it ended up on the back of my hand somewhere over here on my hand. And I thought I dropped it on the floor, and I spent probably a half an hour looking on the floor for this stupid taillight. And then I'd finally just given up. I had to take a break. And then I put my hands on the desk. And there it was, sitting on the back of my hand. I remember that. That was funny. Wasn't funny at the time until I seen it, of course. So I tried something a little new inside, is in the interior. Pretty basic interior. I did do like the Mexican blanket seat cover thing with, I just printed that out, resized it on the computer, printed it out on paper. All the gauge decals are on. Looks pretty decent. I didn't add too much into the interior. I knew it was going to be hard to see in there with this window tint. So that was that. Pretty basic underneath. Oh, I see it. Oh yeah, that's painted. I did the gas tank with the modeling pigments. So I think I painted that steel and then I rubbed it out with the modeling pigments. Actually, that whole exhaust is also rubbed out with modeling pigments. Okay, and then I also did this, I did a how-to video, this one here, how-to video on wiring up the engine, the 396. So obviously I added spark plug wires. All I did was drill out the center of the distributor cap. It doesn't look super realistic, but I mean it looks good enough for a quick, just a quick easy wire job. Using the only thing, the wires aren't aftermarket. They're the 30 gauge wrapping wire. But I mean that's a pretty cheap way to wire your engine if you're not too worried about making it look super realistic, which I wasn't at this time. So I also did some heater hoses, made my own rad hose and battery wires. So that's pretty much all we did to this one here. Pretty cool kit. Here's another one I did, the mirrors. So that's just pinned. So it's got wire drilled into the mirror, drilled a hole into the body. and then it just sits down in there. As you can see, I didn't even glue that. And after 4 years, it still works. You can even pull that out, give it a nice wax job. If you were going to take it to a show or something, you wanted to wax her up, pull out your mirror, wax her up, put your mirror back in, good to go. So that's something cool that I did. I've been doing for a while now. Usually I glue them in, but that one I didn't. So yeah, that's the 66 Chevelle wagon from Revell. Really nice kit. Definitely recommend this kit. And appreciate you checking it out. Thanks to Paul again at Left Coast Model Car Builds for hosting Model Cars and Coffee on this Sunday early evening, my morning. Alright guys, take care. Take care of each other, and prayers for those who need them. Pat up, Model on.
Thank you. Thank you very much.